Hi everyone, my name is Milena and I'm a Master in Education student at UNC.
Hi, I'm Lila. I'm a freshman statistics student at UNC.
Hi, I'm Chloe. I'm studying physics here at UNC.
So our platform is called Entagle UNC, where ideas Entagle project emerge. UNC Entagle is a platform designed to connect people across the UNC community who are curious about quantum computing, whether they want to learn, teach, or be together. So the idea is, what is UNC? It is a platform designed to connect people by translating each person's level of experience and interest into a quantum state. We use quantum circuits to calculate compatibility and foster meaningful collaboration. So our goal is to empower the next generation of quantum innovators, starting right here on campus. So to start, each user provides us just two simple values: how much experience they have with quantum computer and how interested they are in collaboration with others. So this take this number between 0 and 1, transform it into an angle using pi, and then we experience R1 rotation in theta, for example, and RZ rotation in pi. So these two rotation positions, each user's qubit is a unique spot on the block sphere, essentially turning the personal learning profile into a quantum state. So to visualize how Entangle UNC works behind the scene, we use the IBM Quantum Composer to build our circle. So in the left, we see a single qubit, user one, who experienced an interest were encoded as a rotation using R1 and RZ. And below, we can see the qubit unique position on the block sphere. On the right side, we added a second user. Now we have two qubits. This visual helps to each person's state becomes part of a bigger quantum system, setting the stake for measuring compatibility. And once the two users have been encoded as a qubit, we connect them with CX gate. This simulates interaction and entanglement. When they measure, both qubits collapse in the quantum state into classical result. So a high probability of 1-1, for example, means a strong match. And that's where Entangle UNC so gets a new collaborator. So now let's go to our code.
All right. So I'm just going to do a quick demo of what it's like to use our code. Here we are. So yeah, this is quantum match or entangle at UNC. And you can see that we have a list of current users. Currently it's at 3 users, Alice, Bob, and Charlie. But if we want, we can fill out this sort of quantum interest and experience survey, sort of answering questions like, have we read any articles or books? Do we follow quantum computing research? And it will calculate a little score for us for both those categories. And now we can enter our names. Go. They're balloons. And when we add people, the current users list obviously gets longer. And we see the sort of quantum compatibility network where we get to see like how strong is the compatibility between each user, and we can change the match strength threshold for like how strong does this strength have to be for them to be like considered a potential match, and also more like deeply we can look into the calculated compatibility between participants based on the vectors, as was explained, and we can see who the best matches were. For instance, here, Charlie and Katharina have a very similar vector cosine score, and thus are a good match according to our simulator.
We also look at, we compare, wait, I think.
So in the survey, we take our classical measurements on how similar the two users are, as well as our quantum measurements on how similar the users are. And we take that to give a total comparison that we can present to the user for their analysis.
After averaging both of those match probability scores, we also perform a Schrodinger's equation to add more variability, since Schrodinger's equation simulates the evolution of the wave function over time. And then we do that to add more variability to our match distribution or match scored probability. And that adds more interesting behavior to our simulations.
Yeah, and that's how Entagle UNC works. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to participate in this hackathon at North Carolina. Thank you.